Hello, thank you for tuning in. This is Mr. Maxwell. I normally like to share stories of women that I've interacted with, some I've dated. Today, I like to share with you things that I've learned about women. Not all women do these things, but some do. Some women like to play games. Like I say, not all, just some. Got to make that disclaimer because sometimes people get a little sensitive. Number one, let's say you meet a lady and you talking to her. Everything is going good. You feeling good. You loving it. You having a great conversation with her. You talking to her on the phone. And like I said, y'all having a great conversation. You sharing with her all kind of intimate things about you and not too deeply, hopefully, in the beginning, but you're sharing things. You're trying to open up to her so that she can open up to you, or however you may do it. And on the other end of the phone, she's got you on speakerphone, her friends around, or her family, or both, or another guy. And if you talking to a woman and you sharing things with her, pay attention to how she's reacting or reciprocating. If she's reciprocating a conversation with you, pay attention to it. If you sharing things, let's say you ask her, I don't know, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you as a kid? And she may say, I don't know, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you as a kid? Pay attention to that. But if she say, oh, the most embarrassing thing, I was in grammar school, I had a booger on my cheek, whole class was laughing at me, I didn't even know it. When I found out, I was so embarrassed. Now that's something she may not share with everybody, so she might be sincere with you at that point. But if she's not sincere with you, she's just gonna take you lightly. And it's going to be a game to her. So pay attention to that. Also, pay attention to women on first dates. Me, myself, I would offer to, let's go to Starbucks. Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts. If it's warm outside, hey, let's take a walk in the park. Or go get some ice cream or something. I'll treat you to an ice cream cone. But if she wants to go to dinner, Houston's, Bocce's, Michael Jordan's, Cheesecake Factory, Weber's, McCormick and Smith's, or one of these nice places, you get the idea. If she want to go somewhere fancy, this is what, a first, second date? You really don't know each other. You're trying to get to know her. You don't want to spend 150, 200, 250 bucks on a woman you may not even see again. Some women are serial daters. They'll date 5 days out of the week at 5 different restaurants if they can. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of talking to women that are just out there. Some women are just for the streets. She could sit there and talk to you and have another simp and say in the bed beside her. He may not be a simp. He may just be a Pookie and Ray Ray that don't care. She's calling you for the money. She called Pookie and Ray Ray for something else. So when he come over, he coming over, he's going to Pound Town, then he leaves. When you come over, you coming to pick her up so y'all can go to the movies and a dinner and drinks or whatever. And once she's done with you, movie, dinner, drinks, she makes that call. You the one texting her every morning, good morning, beautiful, or something. Pookie don't text her at all unless he trying to smash. What up, girl? What you doing? I'm coming through. For what? You know what for. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. Understand what you're getting yourself into, fellas. Women in social media. Women that like that attention. It's always a couple guys in rotation. Backup plans. I don't know what they call them. But there's always a guy in the orbit somewhere that's waiting to smash. Be mindful of that, fellas. Let's take it to another level. Let's say a woman is a little bit older, in her 40s or something. She's hitting that wall. And she's ready to settle down. She done been ran through several times. She's doubling back to you now. Just seeing if you're still that nice guy that she passed over or used back in the day. She may still be nice looking. She may have kept herself up. She may still be in shape. Now she wants to date you. She's taking you a little bit more seriously now. As time go on, she started trying to force you into marriage. Now she wants to get married. Be mindful of that. Once a woman go down that path, that's the path she's on. She never forgets that. She may be true to you for a little while, but she'll always stray. It just is what it is. I didn't make the rules. You got some women that pretend to be pregnant. They got the pregnant game. Back to the younger women. They'll pretend to be pregnant. It's either they're really pregnant and they want to lock you in, child support, or they're faking pregnancy because you'll say, okay, well, you're already pregnant, so I might as well keep hitting it raw the way I'm hitting it. Then she'll get pregnant and lock you in. Or she's faking pregnancy just to get some abortion money out of you. You don't want to have a baby? Okay, I need $500 for an abortion, or whatever she may try to get about you. Another game that women play. Another game that I've seen women play. This one I've seen this one up close and personal. It happened to one of the guys. Now, he got caught, well, with two birds. Well, that's not important. He ended up getting arrested. His girl went down to the police station and clowned. I mean, she hooped and hollered and raised a saying. She hooped, she hollered, she clowned in that police station and cried real tears. I want to see my man. Just let me see him. Please, please, please. She raised so much fuss and cuss. The police made an exception. They took him from the back, from the lockup, in handcuffs to talk to her. And he said, baby, calm down. It's going to be all right. Please just calm down. She said, okay, you promise. Can I hug him? Can I kiss him? Just let me hug him. Oh, it was lights, cameras, action. When they took him back to the lockup and she finally left the police station, her whole face transformed. She went and got two of her girls, broke into his house, cleaned him out, took all his jewelry, cleaned the safe out, took his coats. He had minks and leathers, fur coats and watches. Took it all. She cleaned him out. Women play games. Be mindful of that. Not all women, but some would take it there. Now, Another game that women play is they're getting caught in a lie game. I thought you said you was at your girl's house. I was. But your girl right here, she just said that she ain't seen you in the whole week. She'll get mad, get angry. If you're insecure or call you insecure, or say you don't trust her, or say, you know, this is just totally unnecessary, or you doing too much. Shame, insults, guilt, need to be right. Yeah, oh, that's true story. They really do that. And I have yet, well, I've heard it a few times. However, it is rare that a woman will admit when she's wrong. Certain type of women will, and that's that special one. But on average, these type of women, they don't admit when they wrong. And if she's constantly lying to you, if you consistently catch a woman in a lie, you're not the focus of her world, and she don't respect you. Be mindful of that. One more thing I want to mention. Games that women play. You got the fake family member. Oh, that's my cousin, Pokey. That's your cousin. I never seen him at your mama house. We was at your uncle and auntie house a couple times. I ain't see him there either. I never seen him. What she'll do, she'll get angry with you. That don't mean you met all my family, or whatever she may say, I don't know. Be mindful of that. I want to also mention that recently I've been to the Philippines. So I've talked to a couple Filipino women, and I talked to one Filipino woman, and at first she was trying to get me to send her money, telling me how her grandma's sick and she's got to sleep on the floor. Not exactly on the floor, but some mattress. Not a mattress, but a mat, like some type of straw mat she had. They don't have beds, and she was so sad about it. And I said, wow, well, I won't be able to send you any money. I haven't even met you. So she kind of switched gears. But we kept talking. And as we kept talking, she revealed to me that she had been talking to another guy. And I said, really? She said, yeah, she was talking to the other guy, and the guy had been sending her money for a whole year. And he recently stopped. I think he was sending her like $100 a month. $100 is a nice piece of change in the Philippines. So for a man to send that consistently to a woman he never met, she's gaming him. I seen on the internet with that one brother that sent a lady, sold all his assets in the United States and sent this chick he never met in the Philippines $12,000. You never met her, bro. You don't know her. He sent her 12 grand and he ended up in the hospital. I don't know why or how, but it was beyond me. It was another guy. It was the other guy. He sent a Filipino that he talked to on the video chat for maybe 5 minutes. That was the extent of him meeting her. He talked to her 5 minutes, or maybe even less, and he didn't really see her too well. And he sent her a lot of money. I think it was equivalent to like 500,000 pesos or 600,000 pesos of Filipino pesos. Never even met her. Sent her all that money. And there's other stories like that. You got stories of women that pretend to be virgins. If you don't send them money, okay, they're virgins. So you go over there and you see them. You can't expect to have sex with them because they're gonna say she's gonna say she's a virgin, and she's waiting until marriage to consummate. Then you can consummate the marriage. So you can't have sex. But really, you can't have sex because she's got a husband. So what do you do with this pure virgin that you met, this pure 30, 35-year-old virgin that you got? So you buy a house, buy a ring, and in the Philippines, you can't put none of that in your name because you're not a citizen. It has to be in her name. So when you buy all these things and you haven't even married her yet, but you got this pure chick, you haven't married her, haven't even smashed, because you can't, because she's a virgin. Then once you get back to the United States, you don't hear from her again. She's got a different phone, different game, different number, playing it on to the next. These women, they play the long game. They play the long game. These are just a couple things. There's many games that women play. There's many things that they do. But again, I will say there are some good women out there. But these are the ones you must be aware of. And I'm just saying this for some young brother out there that may not know what I know, or may not know what I wish I'd have known at that age. So if I reach one person, I'm grateful. Thank you for stopping by. This is Mr. Maxwell. I wish you well.